Alright everybody, it is Friday. Snuck out of work a little bit early. As you can see, it's raining, which I think is a good thing. It's kept the temperature down today. I'm actually headed north to the mountain to meet Chris. We're going to jump on a four-wheeler, head up the mountain part of the way, walk the rest of the way, and hunt a little logging road we planted with clover a few years back. There's some good bucks up there. I'm excited. The temperature's really, really good. Usually this early October, late September cold fronts we get in New Hampshire. A little bit of weather really gets these deer moving, it seems like. And this little clover strip we got has been hot, hot, hot. So I'm excited to get up there. I think we're going to see some good stuff. Whether we see a shooter or not, we'll talk about that when we get up there. But I'm pumped. It should be a good weekend and should be a good hunt. Let's go! Gotta get to the deer stand.
Beautiful up here.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good night, I think. Hopefully. Right there. Hopefully I shoot this buck if he walks up.
Yeah, I'm talking.
Oh, that's what Ross was gonna do. It's October 2nd. Let's get up there. I don't want to talk much because I feel like the deer could be moving up there right now. So I already told you what we're doing. It's time to go. Jump aboard, Christopher. The old girl made it up. I was a little concerned, but she bared down and got in those lower gears. She's a mountain climber. Putting this stuff on the rope, he's climbing up. I just got up on this stand. That was cool. I knew we had to get in here early and they were gonna move today, but I didn't expect that early. I mean, it's only like 4 o'clock, so we got almost 3 hours till dark. That's not normal around here, but it's a perfect day. The landowner let us plant this logging road with clover or whatever, but we got it in clover. It actually looks pretty good. It's been a super dry summer, but for whatever reason it stayed moist up here, I guess, because the clover looks good. But I'm pumped right now. I just love being up here. And we have an awesome view of a couple mountain tops. The foliage is cranking. The weather's right, and we got a good buck up here. And you know, the best part about this, I think, about this stand, Chris, is that we are at least a mile, if not 2 or more miles from the nearest human, which I love. So anyway, the real reason we're in here is there's a buck who we call Chip. He's a really nice deer. He's a 5-year-old, we believe. Split sheet twos. He's been running here for, I don't know, 3 years. I guess it's the 3rd year I've known about him. But these younger bucks like that would have been coming out early to this little clover strip. He's been coming out almost every night, but after dark. Or, you know, like right at dark. I'm figuring tonight he might move early, so if he's gonna move early, it's gonna be on a night like this. Well, I think it's gonna wrap it up. I was hoping would have a little more action, but can't complain anytime you see a deer. So, decent sit, beautiful night. I guess some still could come in the next few minutes, but the wind's really died down. I don't hear anything. We could probably hear a ways here, so Chris and I are gonna go get some Chinese, I think. It's cold. And then we'll be at it all weekend. So, hope it's a good weekend. The weather's really good.
What's up with those boots?
Well, you don't like them? I'm going in the cranberry bog later. Get some cranberries. Look at these things. Freaking sporty. Not. Alright. We gotta go. It's real late. Got caught up in a meeting at work. It happens. But we're gonna get to the tree. Going back after Mr. Chippy on the mountain. He moved in daylight. The last good cold front we had right after we hunted him the next night or the night after that. So. Oh, we'll give it a go. Another midweek hunt. Rushing after work, so. You got your stuffs on?
Yeah, it should be good.
I think the wheel tire slipped. You see that? No. Oh no, that's what I think happened. See this?
We just took a little tumble.
Right there. It just it skidded off.
I thought the thing was coming down on top of
Yeah, we got this makeshift bridge over this culvert. It's really steep.
Alright, get her out of there.
I don't know if we can. Can't. That's why I like these light ones.
Have you done that before?
What?
Have you flipped it right there?
No.
Never?
If you look, all the bark came off, so it slid. It started riding. I think it's okay.
Well, here we go. Keep trucking. He thinks the bow is good, so.
You want to tell them why we're doing this?
We're gonna walk across where the deer are gonna come through. Unfortunately, only way to do it. Bottom there. All right, well, we're set up. We survived the four-wheeler accident. Bow looks pretty good, I actually think. It looks fine, nothing looks out of whack. Cam isn't leaning. The limbs aren't broken or splintered. Everything looks fine. I drew the bow, it drew fine. Nothing seems out of whack, so it should be fine. I'm not too worried about it. It's a really good night. It's like probably high 40s right now, which is pretty cold. It is windy, but we have a good wind direction. We're after that buck Chip again. On Sunday evening, he moved here in daylight right by the stand, so it was also a really cold day that day as well. So I'm hoping he moves. I think if we sit here long enough and manage our wind and our scent, we'll get a crack at this bucket sometime this fall. And to be completely honest with you, if we don't, I'm fine with that because I'd like to see him next year. But if he comes in, I'm going to shoot him. We're into more bucks this October as a group, I think, than we ever have. So it's really cool to be in the game every sit. So we're in the game. We're going to get to looking. Try not to get blown out of this tree. Ooh. That's a windy one. It's cold though. Cold enough to see a buck. It's fine. They'll probably come over here. That's topsider. I bet he'll come out. Just keep an eye out here. That's the one I passed last year on the crossing, so he's got 2 passes. I know that buck's 4 now that I think about it. He's definitely 4. I should put his head up. You think that deer's 4? 3 or 4? I wish he'd put his head up and look at me. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he probably is. The string of good buck encounters continues. Oh, that's a buck that Ross and I call topsider. I actually passed him last year during the rut. I think he's 4. We have pictures of him for 3 years. He was a decent 2-year-old 8-pointer 2 years back. So normally after seeing him, if I didn't know the buck, I'd think he was a 3-year-old, but I think he's 4. But I'm just gonna let him go one more year. He came by so quick at 25 yards. I don't even know if Chris got on him. You did, okay. Did you? Yeah. Well, it just happened so fast. He was coming through the brush and came through my lane at 25 fast, and then he popped out on the food plot. Too far really to. I mean, I could have shot him, but just I'm not going to push it, and really not a buck I'm interested in. So, A+ New Hampshire encounter to see a buck like that is really cool. So, we don't have much time left. We're probably going to wrap this up here. Unless Chip walks up in the next 5 minutes, we're probably out of light. But awesome sit. These October cold fronts close to a food source, they can be really awesome. So